Juan Mendoza reportando para Los Rebeldes. Estamos aquí en Miami, donde estamos preguntándole a la gente de sus opiniones sobre la familia Biden.
So on Sunday, a programmer who worked with Maxie posted a live stream video outlining his intention of dropping Hunter Biden's entire hard drive online, along with clues for users to break into the iPhone and iPad backups. He put it on 4chan, which is some sort of website that's basically not very moderated, and it's kind of the website of last resort for people who want to get information out there but can't because everything is so completely censored at this point. So even on 4chan, the moderators quickly took these links down, but internet users are already seeding the contents of the backups on torrent sites. Bottom line, this is going to live online forever. It's not going away.
Especialmente después de lo que salió en los datos de iCloud de Hunter Biden. So there's like an iCloud leak that came out recently through 4chan, and like another laptop leak that came out a few years ago, seeing how Hunter Biden was doing lots of like illegal activity, like looking at he was like measuring crack cocaine, and like he was engaging in sex with prostitutes, and like he has his dad put on his phone as Pedo Peter. So what are your thoughts about the Biden family?
Well, that doesn't seem good. Like, that's not, yeah, that's not okay. That is something that shouldn't be happening.
I think they suck. I'm sorry, Biden doesn't know what he's talking about, and his son is a crook.
I've heard about controversy with Hunter Biden, but not much about that. I don't know. I can't give out any details.
Okay.
I've never heard that much about him at all, so no details about it.
I think they're pretty weird. I mean, I kind of had a little bit of more respect for Biden after what he did with Roe v. Wade, but like now it's just, after hearing that, it's just weird, man.
I honestly don't get into politics a lot. I do not care. I mean, you can't really change it even if you want to, so I just try to stay out of it.
Wow, I did not know that. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not really much into politics, but that's insane. That's out of pocket. I don't know what to say to that, honestly.
I looked through the leaks because it's public now. There's some very concerning things like child pornography on it, on Hunter Biden's leaks, which, I mean, it should be looked into, but thoroughly I believe that the most of the reasons people are looking into the family is because, you know, the president, and it's more political, but in this case I feel people should be looking into it because there's like very concerning things along with what they found.
The Biden family, I feel like they're lacking a lot of connectivity, like between themselves, and they're lacking a lot of respect and education as a whole. I don't really believe in like their family. I feel like it's just a fake picture that they put out there.
Personally, I'm not a huge fan of Biden. However, he did just release like a press talk about not supporting the whole turnover of Roe versus Wade. That kind of made me support him a little bit, but personally, like, Biden's not my favorite person, so not a big fan.
You think he's like personally, like his family's more like not really good people, but you support more like his politics rather than like his?
I don't really support his politics a lot, but I think he has some good ideas if he can actually act on them, but that hasn't really been shown. Personally wise, like how his family is, I don't know much about him, but I do not really like him in office. But that's my opinion.
I think that this whole thing is shady, and someone needs to like, you know, get into what they're going and like figure out what's happening. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yo honestamente yo no me meto ni me entierro en el político porque yo no prefiero a ningún lado que lo otro. Yo creo que Biden es igual el pendejo que es Trump, igual a cualquier otra persona. Yo creo que si no es nada fijo, si no es ninguna evidencia que puede ser firmemente comprobado, yo no voy a usar eso para decir, ay, que Biden esto y esto y esto. La cosa es también que eso fue encontrado en 4chan. 4chan es reconocido para un lugar donde extremistas ponen sus cosas y después hablan cosas que no es comparable ni es verdad. Pero al mismo vez, yo no estoy diciendo que no es posible. A mí, el hijo de él tenía problemas de droga, ¿no? Pero yo no tengo ningún opinión como.
Wait.
Real? Is that real?
Apparently so.
Okay.
I'm like trying to what? I don't necessarily have a huge thought on them. I know there's a lot of hate towards them just from the opposing point of view, but personally I know he's our president and that's basically it. That's all I know.
Yeah, I don't follow them, but I have heard some things, but I'll never know if they're true. I just,
I think the most I know is that like he was came back from the war and he was like not in a unhonorable or not honorable, whatever, something like that. I don't remember, but that's all I know about them.
I mean, no sabía que esto estaba pasando, pero yo no creo que eso está correcto. Eso no suena bien. Pero yo nunca he oído esto hasta ahora. No sabía.
I don't feel like his family defines him as a person and his decisions that like what he, like the way he controls this country, I don't think it has to do with his son or whatever. Like each is their own, you know what I mean? But I also I don't agree 100% with Biden. I think there's a lot of things that are wrong with the way he's leading this country, I feel like he's a puppet. I feel like he's not making the decisions on his own. He's not like the best leader, I don't see him like a very, like a good leader. So even though I'm I'm democratic, I want someone, I'm like a leftist, but I don't really like how Biden has been running everything, so. But I don't care whatsoever, like all this gossip about his family and whatever. I don't think that defines who he is or that has to do with anything. To me, I feel like it's unnecessary.
No, not really. I can't say I've really kept up too much with that.
I'm not too aware of the situation, so I can't really speak on it that much, but that sounds pretty crazy.
That's pretty crazy, yeah. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah,
same reaction.
Same reaction.
That's just like insane.
Yeah, we didn't know about that. He sounds like my type of guy.
Do you feel like the Biden administration, they're like representing the people in the country pretty well, or?
Can I put no comment?
No thoughts.
No opinions, no, nothing.
Some maybe, definitely not all. Me personally, there's good and bad. I wouldn't say I'm a supporter, but there's a few things they've done that I liked.
Alguna gente no les gustaba Joe Biden, aunque fueran demócratas, y algunos no tuvieron la menor idea sobre estos reportes. Si ustedes quisieran ayudarnos a financiar estas noticias y traerles más coberturas de Miami y el estado de Florida, puede hacerlo por yendo a losrebeldes.com.